Alright, bunch of magic time. Playing some mono white servos in standard. And this hand is a little slower than we'd like, but we're on the draw. We can cast anything. We have a lot of servos once we get to them, so hopefully we find ourselves some 2-drops as we go through this game. Stasis Snare. I mean, I guess we can cast it for free off of our SRAM's expertise, which is a slight bit of upside. Highland Lake for our opponent. Well, there's a Toolcraft Exemplar. And best turn. Opponent has a Galvanic Bombardment. Opponent passes. Another Stasis Snare, not ideal. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land and passes. Well, play a Plains, play SRAM's expertise. Pass the turn. Opponent passes. Well, let's play a Plains, play Angel of Invention. Make some servos. Start attacking. Opponent is not doing very much. Kills our Angel. Sure. Well, we're just going to beat down with tokens until our opponent eventually dies. I mean, it's not a fast clock, but 5/1/1s should get the job done. And our opponent's targeted removal is not going to be very good. Collective Defiance, going to wheel away our opponent's hand. Burn spells, another Collective Defiance, sure. And passes. When you get a Plains, well, let's attack with all of our servos. I think we just keep going wide. Hit our opponent down to 12. Well, we might set a record for most servos. SRAM's expertise into servo exhibition. We're up to 10 servos. I don't know how our opponent gets through these unless they're playing Radiant Flames, which, if this is straight blue-red, seems less likely. You don't usually see straight blue-red decks playing Radiant Flames, so. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a Mountain. We haven't drawn a single Lord, just all 1/1s. Bedlam Reveler, discards the hand, draws some more cards. Harness Lightning Glimmer. Wonder what our opponent's trying to find. Well, there's a Metallic Mimic. That would have been nice earlier. Well, let's Stasis Snare. Get rid of the Bedlam Reveler. Attack with everything. This game hasn't been particularly close. Playing all target removal just does not line up that well with Mono Servo. Well, let's see. I mean, our opponent could find a sweeper. Barring that, though, it's game over. Based on what we've seen, Thing in the Ice seems like a possibility, but that's a lot of spells in one turn. Yeah, I don't even know. Do we even want to change anything? I guess we can just bring in a Make a Stand over an animation module. Try it like that, in case our opponent does have sweepers that we didn't see yet. Alright, let's make some tokens, kill our opponent. So, opponent plays a Mountain, passes. We play a Plains, pass. We got a Lord this time, too, to speed up the clock. Probably going to die to something, but. Mountain for our opponent. Well, let's play a Plains and Servo Exhibition. And pass the turn. They're just not the kind of card you want to shock. Either up for our opponent. And passes. Well, we get a Plains. Let's just attack with our servos. Play Cogworker's Puzzle Knot. Get a servo. And pass turn. Another Mountain for our opponent. So they only have one blue mana at the moment. Well, play the Plains. Attack with our servos. Kind of just want our opponent to tap out, and then we can get in a big hit with our Lord and win that way. That's like the ideal scenario. Now, play another Cogworker's Puzzle Knot. Slowly climbing the servo ladder up to 4. Can sack a puzzle knot to go up to 5, which means if we get in one hit with the Chief of the Foundry, that's 10. It's a lot of damage. And technically, we have 2 Lords because we also have the Angel of Invention. There's an Ether Hub for our opponent. And Docent of Perfection. Well, that's a good Stasis Snare target. Let's make a Puzzle Knot. Man, I want to just kill our opponent, but I think Smartest play is just to stasis snare this Docent of Perfection. Means we get in for less immediate damage, but it also means our opponent can't combo off and cast a bunch of spells and ruin everything. There's a Storm Chaser Mage for our opponent. Well, crack our Puzzle Knot. Draw another Plains. Let's play our Angel. Get more Servos. I think we went wide enough with Servos that even if our opponent just kills our Angel, kills our Lord, we're still just going to win by servoing in for damage, so to speak. Opponent can kill our Angel, then they can eat a Servo, but they still take 5, which still leaves them dead on board. And a Harness Lightning. Alright, they're getting through those Servos, one by one. Opponent blocks. Down to 6. Technically, they're not just dead if they have another removal spell for this Chief of the Foundry. Assuming we don't draw anything. Well, play the Plains. Sram's Expertise. More Servos. Chief of the Foundry. Sure. Attack with everything. Anticipates. I mean, unless our opponent has a sweeper that they're playing towards, there's no way they can get through this with targeted removal. They can't just one for one through what's happening here. They can try, but there's no way that can actually work. Anticipate into Anticipate. Storm Chaser Mage up to a 3/5. Well, attack with everything. There's Bombardment. Kills the Chief. So our opponent's going to survive at 1 life. Our opponent feels like Richard. That never say die attitude. Where you just keep fighting. Anticipate into Anticipate. Oh, shock that Servo. This is like Richard on Commander Clash Redux. Oh my god. Well, I will give it to our opponent that they fought the good fight. So, I mean, it all goes for nothing, but they definitely gave it their best effort. If I was them, I would have probably scooped like 2 or 3 turns ago. But that's just me. I'm an early scooper. Our opponent getting their ticks worth out of this match. Oh, Lord. And our opponent scoops it up.